Hello people, this is Power here with the review of the SH Figuarts Thomas Web exclusive PowerRider Deadheat Mach. This is Mach's power up, I'm gonna say, that he gains after Drive does with type Deadheat. And basically, Deadheat's a fusion of Drive type speed and Mach, so I really like the form. No one else does. Anyways, as I guess stated before, Type Deadheat was a retail release, while Deadheat Mach is premium Bandai, which kind of sucks, but you know what? I got cheap on Ami anyway. So as you can see, here's Deadheat Mach. The left, the right, the bottom, top. Have I even shown the top of these? I don't know. Back just shows just some pictures of him, and the fact that he does come with new hands that you can use for your already released Mach. So let's just go straight into it. So here's Mach out of his box, and as I explained it before, wow, I can't believe I did that. He uses the same base body as Drive type Deadheat because they are basically the same thing. Because Mach Deadheat Mach isn't really as different from Mach as type Deadheat is to Drive, because it's mostly Mach with type speeds top half and his shoulder piece. So as we go in closer, his helmet is not really that different. He just has the spoilers from type Deadheat, because on the back of type Deadheat's helmet, there's the helmet for Deadheat Mach. So that just simply folds down and forms Deadheat Mach. And like, the only differences between these two is that helmet and belt. That's kind of it. So articulation, he can rotate his head all the way through, but he can't really, like, yeah, he can lift his head over the shoulder, but typically he cannot. And the signal hinders it too, or that's just that part's real tight. He can rotate his arm all the way. He can move up. The shoulder pad is on a different ball joint. Double jointed elbows. Hand can rotate. Can bend too. Now, I think these use the type 2 joints with thrust given the ball joint, so he can kick fully and back. He can kick to the side, double jointed knee, rotate all the way through, foot side to side, toe bend. And unlike Deep Spectre, he has a waist or an ab crunch. And yeah, that's basically it for articulation for Deadheat Mach. So let's look into his accessories while he's in that weird pose. He basically comes with the same accessories as type Deadheat. He comes with the burst tire, which he's actually capable of using. He comes with the Zarin shooter. It's the same exact one from the Mach Figuart, so I'm not really going to go into it. And he comes with 4 pairs of hands. I'm not going to bother showing them all. I'm just going to show the left one if I can get it out. I'm just going to show the right hand variant, but so here's a thumbs up hand, or you can use it for that, or the button hand. Basically, it just has his thumb out. Holding hand for Zarin shooter. most of his hands are the same exact from the Mach Figuart. Here are the new hands for his signature pose. And last but not least, split open hands. So that's basically it. That showed too much. Anyways, to replace the tire, it's the same exact way. I never showed it before because I never reviewed Mach or Deadheat drive or drive type Deadheat. So basically, you split it over here, you hug it over the body, you go to the back, plug this in correctly. And there, you got burst mode, I believe it's called. I don't know. But anyways, let's just use the split open hands. I don't need to describe how you put hands on Figuarts because it's pretty simple. You pop them out, then you apply the new hands on. Actually, I'm gonna probably keep the left one. But I don't know, so then. Yeah, you can signal Coke on too, but it's not as bad as Mach's or Deadheat drives, where his is completely loose and Mach's just likes popping that shoulder off. So, I don't know, you can do something like. I don't remember what he did in 24. Was it like this? I don't think so. Like, it looks like he's just throwing a punch, but yeah, you can do something like that, but yeah. So I'm not gonna bother change his hands. I will change his hands later. But anyways, I already did comparisons with Deadheat Drive. Again, they're basically the same. So here's comparison with Mach, and yeah, they're not that different. Let me actually zoom out and move the box out of the way. This is just poorly managed. Anyways, basically, I can actually put his foot up. First of all, my camera is gonna be like, oh, the temperature is too high. But basically, is he actually shorter? He's actually, I don't know, I guess he's shorter, but they're basically the same thing. It's just that, obviously, Mach, Deadheat Mach, you can probably actually put this shift Deadheat into the Mach driver here. But, you know, I don't feel like really showing that. And yes, like the box showed, you can use those hands for this Mach, but it's pretty simple. And obviously you can't do that because this is all one new head sculpt. So yeah, 2 Machs. Okay, so this is not a part of the like actual figure and such, because I think this came out before Troll Movie Tyson Genesis. But obviously, as you guys know, in Troll Movie Tyson Genesis, Shinosuke used the Mach driver again to become Deadheat Drive. Now, obviously, it's literally just Deadheat Drive with a Mach driver. Simply, it's Deadheat Drive's helmet with the suit of Deadheat Mach. Obviously, we can do that because it's simple. Just pop out the head for Deadheat Drive. Simple as that. Again, simple as that. But here's where things get complicated because the Mach figure just wants to be complicated with me. So you pull out the head and it pulls out this part. Well, hopefully this doesn't have to any of your figures. You have to grab something like these model kit pliers and just gently press them and pull it out. You don't want to like press it completely so then it cuts it, because that's pretty bad. Just put it back in here just like so. Then apply Deadheat drives head onto the joint. And voila, you got Deadheat Drive, which I kind of want to keep them like this because Deadheat Drive is one of my favorite forms, and so then it can go with my Troll Deadheat Drive. I don't know why he pulls like that, but you know, the two Deadheats, because I love Deadheat a lot, so that's something cool you can do. I just wanted to mention that. So overall, I recommend this figure because I feel like Deadheat Mach is actually an improvement over Mach and Deadheat Drive. Mach, my issue with him was this part keeps wanting to come off and, you know, doesn't like sticking. And my issue with Deadheat Drive is that he just keeps falling apart. Like, shift brace keeps falling apart, the shoulder piece keeps coming apart, the signal keeps coming apart. Well, I'm not saying I ran into those issues with this figure, but this figure is more stable. And so, like, yes, I'll have the signal come off, which is still annoying, but it's like, I'm more happier of this piece not coming off as much as this, because this is obviously meant to come off, but like, as long as it's not, like, literally the whole thing, I'm happy. So, yeah. Again, I don't really have much to say because I really like this figure. I have someone to go with my Deep Spectre because I actually prefer this over Deep Spectre, but then that's different because this is the Ghost line, this is the Drive line, but, as the Drive line goes, I really like it. It's a really fun figure. It counts of everything it needs, and it's really nice. I can't really complain about it. Now, if you don't think Deadheat Mach's not enough for you, there's Chaser Mach and Mach Chaser. I don't really know if I want to go for those two. Like, I might want to go for Mach Chaser because my brother has heart, but I don't really know. But honestly, I'm gonna say that, like, I feel like Deadheat Mach is enough for me to just go with my quote-unquote powered up secondary rider display. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a secondary rider display, but I'm honestly good with Deadheat Mach. That's how good of a figure he is. He's just, I really love it, and honestly, like I said before, you can do that modification and make Deadheat Drive, and it makes me more happier because obviously they never released a figure art of that, because there's no point of releasing a figure art of that because it's literally just a head swap of this. You can do it with your own figures. Just buy another copy of these two and, I don't know, have Mach type Deadheat, even though that's not. Wait, this is technically Mach using the driver from the final stage show, right? I think it is. So yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. All I just need to say is this figure is really good. You should go pick it up. It's not on AmiAmi anymore because I bought it. Or I didn't buy it, I got it. Anyways, this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye-bye. Whatever Go is doing. Ciao.